Hello, welcome to PlayStation Access. I'm Nathan, I'm here with Dave.
Hello.
Dave, we're looking at Steep.
Yes, we are.
Steep is a game which we played. We played a few hours, 6 or 7 hours of it.
Yeah, we played loads of it.
And this is 5 things that surprised us during that time.
I think we really were surprised, actually, in a nice way. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it totally was. And these are the 4 main activities I've just put in here as a buffer. Look how good I am at this. And before we get into entry number 1, which is just about how the world works, Dave.
Yeah.
And about the map. Because I was like, why would you make an open world game where you're only able really to go downhill? I'm not going to be walking up a mountain.
No.
And kind of the way they've got around that is you're really manoeuvrable. So this is you actually, just standing on a spot using your binoculars to pick out what's called a drop zone. And then what you can do is just warp there. You see it says press X, you start up on that hill. So
and that's it.
The drop zones are kind of like these accessible areas, these kind of checkpointed areas, which you can just kind of, you get within a kilometre. You can then mark them, they're open, and then when you come out to this map view, you can always just drop into them. You can see some unlocked ones there. Same with all the events. It will kind of drip feed you events as you go along, and then from anywhere in the map, you can just jump along to those areas. Now, take a look at this. These are helicopter tickets that you can buy for in-game currency.
Yeah.
And these just take these remove all restrictions. So rather than events or drop zones, this means you can go anywhere you like.
Yeah, which is absolutely mad. And especially when you see how instant it is as well. So this is you going to is that the top of Mont Blanc?
It is.
Which is a place that wasn't unlocked for you. So you're level 7, but you're meant to be level 23 to get Mont Blanc.
So the events that would take me here would take me obviously quite a long time to unlock, or just spending my dollar.
Yeah, and I think I really like that. Like, I appreciate... So there's a lot of stuff... You're here now. There's a lot of stuff that you can't access still. All the events on Mont Blanc aren't unlocked. But like you said, if you want to go there, why not? Go and have some fun and explore.
And just to explain, the helicopter, they're bought by in-game currency because they gave us loads of in-game currency so we can mess around with stuff. I'm not sure how expensive it is to do this.
Yeah.
But it is possible. That's all I know.
But the good thing is, once you've found a place like this, you can come back to it. If you set something like a challenge or something, which we will come on to.
Yeah, but first of all, number 2, Dave, this is customization.
Yeah.
Check out my speeding through edit of you shopping.
I know, yes. Excellent shopping by me. Yes. So I think the customization options are pretty massive, and this is quite early on in the game, so I've got basically just the sort of basic kit available to me.
Yeah.
So I don't go too mad. You get new kit by completing challenges, completing races, unlocking new areas. And then here's some outfits. And actually, I think this is more what we wanted to say in this point. Is what surprised me about Steep is how, look at these outfits. It doesn't take itself so seriously all the time. I thought it was quite a very serious simulation game.
I did first
and
time
I think
saw it.
Actually there's a lot more fun in it. I mean, you are now dressed as a dragon.
I am.
I'm dressed as a bat. And that's particularly fun when you meet other people in the world like this.
Our bunny and unicorn outfits, and it's also on the subject of fun. Something we're not going to be able to talk about particularly in this is that we were talking to them about the DLC they've got planned, and we would kind of actually directly mention Just Cause 3 and about jetpacking around and just turning the world into sort of a playground, and that sort of thing is going to be coming in later DLC. So you're right, it kind of looked like a pretty straight up sports sim, and it's, I mean, look, it's not. And also, we spoke about the noises that this unicorn outfit makes.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Squeaky time.
We heard those noises quite a lot, didn't we, Nath?
In this particular bit, it's like one of them voices in a can.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed that. I think they have built a playground and they know it.
And part of that, Dave, this is dangerous, okay? This is number 3. What surprises, I did not realise there were going to be fast restarts.
Oh, God.
And it just turns this into, I mean, once you put that with the open world, you can travel anywhere. And then once you're in an event, you can just press triangle to reset it so you go back to the top of the hill, basically, that you're at, whether you're a wingsuit or skiing or whatever. Yeah,
and you can see it takes that, 1 second of holding triangle. It's basically completely instant, and I got to say, I think it's a complete game changer. Because it takes all thinking time out of it. You don't think, should I play a different challenge, whatever. You just like, I'm doing it again.
And the reason is because there's bronze, silver and gold times for every event, and you want those gold times. It's just such a simple structure, arcadey structure, and with a simple reset to the top button, I'm all over it.
And I mean, they've obviously worked really, really hard on the engine to make it so that you can go anywhere in the map instantaneously, and you can, and because of that, you can instantly restart a challenge. And it just, as I said, it completely changes the game. I think it makes it so moreish, and you just want to just do better and better all the time. It brings out the competitive side.
We were trying to just play the game till we could show it to you. We ended up playing like individual challenges for like an hour. It was nuts.
We were quite unprofessional.
But this is me being professional. This is number 4, and I was kind of surprised at this. This is me on the top of Mont Blanc. One thing you can do in the game, I did not realise it was going to be this kind of easy to set up. This is me making my own challenge.
Yeah.
And so on top of, imagine being able to go anywhere you've already been before, using helicopter tickets to go literally anywhere in the map, and then every time you move in the world, use either it's wingsuit, paragliding, skiing or snowboarding, you lay down a track on the map, and when you stop moving, the game says, hey, this is how far you went, this is how quickly you went there, this is the end of my wingsuit from the top.
I'm surprised.
But look, see, there's my track, and now I can go back. There's basically integers, like little markers on there, and I can go to any single one of them and then set up an event from it.
Yeah.
So I can set my own kind of challenge. It's cool.
It's cool. I mean, it's not. We've seen this kind of thing before, but the way they've implemented it in Steep is incredibly easy. It's so easy. The fact that you're not thinking. You don't have to say, I'm going to do a challenge now. Record my route. It's always recording what you do.
Exactly.
And you just go to the map and say, okay, I did that quite well. Turn it into a challenge.
And this menu that you've just seen there kind of explodes out the different options and the different sort of events that you can turn it into. This is me. Nice one, Nath. How am I doing? Very badly indeed. But then I did it again. You can see the kind of my ghost, which is my existing best time that's already there. Man, I don't know. I just think that there's going to be the opportunity for people who really get into that to put some really great events together.
Yeah.
But this is the next thing now. We are looking at instant replays.
Yeah, so this is another thing you can share with your friends, I guess, as well as challenges, are these replays, which is a really nice system. And it's a great way to show off the world and what you can do in Steep. So this is first person mode, which is you can actually play the whole game in first person. We should point out it's quite hard. So it's quite nice to be able to pop back into the replay to see things that you've just done. You can also, as you can see, change between I think 3 or 4 speeds of play from like normal speeds.
Look at this. I mean, that's pretty but also terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't really kind of take into account my skull scarf there with the bunny. That is pretty terrifying.
And this is kind of what it obviously captures is, and most of these people are kind of partners with the game. Like the Red Bull, GoPro kind of culture of these sorts of sports that you can see. Really, it's really accessible on YouTube, and you're basically able to recreate that in the game. And the different perspective, because you're kind of playing everything from third person perspective. I guess the reason it's in here is because I was genuinely surprised at how much I enjoyed. Like it's like a photo mode, like it's that same kind of, I just want to pose myself here, put the sun over here, rewind this little bit, change the angle.
A lot of the whole point of a lot of these sports is getting so close that you can't believe that you're still alive, and then so you need an excellent replay system so you can go back and see just how close you were to death. So that's Steep, a game which I think defied mine and Dave's expectations. It wasn't quite what we thought it was going to be. It was more like sort of Burnout Paradise or something, really moreish. Exploration I didn't really understand at first, but then really enjoyed. We've got a couple more videos coming up this week before the game is out on Friday, so do stay tuned to the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.